went to the T1 facility.
You guys went to the T1 facility, and I was sick and had to go back to the hotel that day.
I'm sorry.
We were like 3 days into the trip, and I was just like,
Rin sort of self-destructed halfway.
I'm only a frail Victorian orphan boy. There's only so much I can do.
You were there
Doki
still.
freaking out the whole time. Doki was like,
Oh, I know nothing about T1. I don't know anything about esports. But I was like, no, I want to go so I can watch Doki fangirl over like, that's their trash can.
Oh my god!
Touch that handle. Oh my god, this is the air they breathe. They breathe
Holy
this
shit, he's
air.
looked out that window. John Faker is here.
So yeah, and then like we were at the gym, and then the tour guide was like, this was a private tour, by the way, so we were allowed to go to places that
'Cause we're just that cool.
Yeah, I know, we're so cool. But we were allowed places that normally the public wouldn't be allowed. So we get to go to the gym, and then the staff was like, this is where Faker does his stretches. Do you want to take a picture of the floor? And I was like,
Where he actually does, like, you know, the gaming.
I did take a picture of the floor. I was just like, oh my god, that's
And
where
this is where, like, Faker makes his coffee in the morning, like, holy shit.
It's so funny. We were like, get down there, Doki. Do some stretches.
you don't touch the
Doki
I'm
was
refraining-
so cool, freaking out. It was hilarious.
Yeah, they're like, do you want to sit? They want to sit on the floor where Faker does his morning stretches, and I was just like, I'm not. Do I do it in front of like everybody? Like,
I'm refraining, like, actually, people in my chat are like, who is this John Faker? And I'm not going to answer so that you're in my shoes, so that you understand what I was going through.
oh my god! Wait,
As it turns out, this esports shit is serious.
It's so serious.
Yeah,
It's another world I just didn't know about.
I mean, he is the greatest esport player in the world, Rin.
As I know now.
I am a LARPer. Oh my god. I don't know anything. I don't know anything. There was a
Yeah, me neither. I don't know.
Oh my god! I remember, I was like,
I don't watch League of Legends.
when they were asking the rest of the girls if they wanted to go, and I was explaining what T1 is, and like who Faker is, and I was like, "Are we gonna see Faker's tower?" And then Rin was like, "Is he a
warlock?"
Yeah.
What is he, a wizard? You said from the back that you were like, is he a wizard?
We got there. Wasn't even a wizard tower. I didn't even see any pointy roofs. Why bother?
It was just the silence that followed, like, are we gonna do his tower? Silent, silent. What is he, a wizard?
Famously, yeah, that is what I sound like. I can't even refute that.
Unfortunately, we did not see Faker's tower. Apparently, it was like miles away from the actual home base, and he had 2 towers. I was like,
And then we made a horrible joke
and then we
about
made a horrible joke about it. But I said, never forget.
the kids these days know 6'7".
I'd love to forget specifically that joke. Thank you.
Yeah, so it was like Lord of the Rings, and then AmaLee, Jennifer Roberts was like thinking about Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I was thinking about 9/11.
All right, simmer down there.
Okay.
You've sat in the same chair that
That's
Faker had his
true.
breakfast, presumably.
That's true. I sat on the Faker's chair.
That's on the same level as far as I'm
AmaLee sat on
concerned.
Faker's chair too.
I did.
Yeah.
I gotta post that photo, actually.
Yeah, she sat
I wasn't
on
sure if we were
Faker's
allowed to
chair.
post that.
I mean, we're
Faker
allowed
feels
to take
about people just
pictures of
coming into
it.
his office and sitting on his chairs.
No, someone was like stolen valor.
Wait,
I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about what if when he comes back and he's like, these girls sat in my
Yeah,
chair.
he was like, something's wrong.
Something
Like,
happened here.
Who are
that's
these
so true.
girls?
He's gonna like, my chair
There's strange
moved.
energy.
obviously, Doki's favorite part of the tour was Faker's stretching spot in the gym. What about you, Mouse? What was your favorite part of the tour?
Well, I just the whole place just looked like you could just live in there. If there was a zombie apocalypse
so true.
and it happened, like you wouldn't have to leave. I was so
I mean, you'd have
shocked.
Faker on your side, so presumably you'd be fine.
So true. So true.
True. But my favorite was the karaoke.
Oh, that's true.
they have like their own karaoke rooms in there, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, because they're too famous. They can't just go to karaoke.
Of course.
Yeah, apparently, like some of the players in the league team, they love karaoke, but there's like no karaoke places near the headquarters. So they literally built like
Fuck it, we'll do it ourselves.
Yeah, they built 2 karaoke rooms for
two of them?
Yeah, it was 2 booths. Remember?
Oh yeah. It was like a solo karaoke. Like if you're losing too many games, like a solo, and you need to go. Oh no!
Yeah, it's like
yourself up and
Yeah,
like a
the
group
solo one was
karaoke
the
room.
impressive one because I was like, oh, who would do karaoke by themselves? And I'm like, oh, well, I guess
A lot of people, as it turns out.
Sometimes you just need that me time.
yeah, you guys have
There are worse coping strategies.
I think my favorite part was definitely you standing in Faker's room going, I can smell the victory. I'm soaking it all in.
Basically, I can smell the victory.
Yeah. She's like, I'm breathing it in.
Okay,
I was like, are you feeling
I
it?
wasn't there, but I can fully see this
literally have
happening.
a tournament next. I needed that. I have a tournament next week. I needed that win.
Let me just go soak up the energy real quick.
Yeah.
Though I will say my favorite part, can we talk about your shopping trip?
Oh yeah, we can talk about my my crazy
That
shopping
was my
trip.
favorite because I was like, there's a shop too.
And then, but the main shop was closed, so we had to travel like I think like 30 plus minutes to go to the second one.
Yeah.
This T1 shit is serious.
I lose track of Doki after like I lost track of everyone because I was like, what's this? I turn around, Doki has like you can't even see Doki because of the mountain of stuff that she has in her arms to purchase. I was like, is she Doki? Hello? Where'd she go?
I bought a lot of stuff. I might have spent. Okay, to be fair, Master. To be fair, AmaLee Rin spent a lot of money in a different store, but the league store was mine. The T1 store was my special day.
I'll give you that.
All right, yeah, AmaLee, how much money did you spend on what's Olive Young? How was
Olive
that?
Young? I probably spent around like probably $500 because actually me and Jen went back to Olive Young.
Yeah, she did.
to a different Olive Young a day later to
Yeah.
buy more.
Back to the T1 store. So since I spent like around 400 Canadian dollars, by the way, not
Yeah.
Monopoly one, it's still $400. The day after, Faker came to the store, like came to the T1 PC bank.
Oh,
the
yeah.
day after, we left the store, and I was so mad.
You were
'cause I was
so
like,
mad.
I was so mad. 'cause I was like,
Genuinely
Run
upset.
into him.
I was like, I could have met him. I spent so much money. They could have told me, you know. They could have been like, by the way, Faker and his team are coming to the PC bay. Tomorrow?
He's coming down from his tower.
But they didn't.
Doki bought so much stuff, they gave her freebies.
They gave
but
me
then
free
they
stuff.
go, hey, by the way, come here tomorrow because you're like definitely a number one. You've spent enough. Here's this little secret. No, they didn't.
They did. And then I had to find out via Twitter. I was like,
That was bad.
why are they? I was like, wait, I've been here. I was like, why are they tweeting about this? And I looked at
Yeah,
Yeah, and I
I
was
think they're
like-
just they were like, man, if she meets him, she's gonna die, and we can't have
No,
that.
I feel like because we all have to be
He probably would
there.
have gone into cardiac arrest, to be fair.
I feel like we all have to be there because, like, oh yeah, because they did never want us to be alone, you know. So like, we all have to be there, and then we get caught so easily because of all the cameras.
Yeah, can you imagine if like someone was filming and then you just hear Doki's like very signature laugh like in the back?
Yeah. You just see Doki in the back, like, this is where he sat 2 minutes ago. Holy shit.
Maybe they were planning to be there the day that we were there, and they were like, actually, you guys can't show up. There's some mega fans here. You can't.
You guys all left early, so they took me to, like, you know, there was a bar there that would make drinks out of your favorite character.
Oh.
Yeah, it's in the photos server, and it was.
Oh, yeah.
it was so fucked up because since there was just like 3 of us, so we got like 8 drinks.
Wait, I can share these, right? These
Yeah, you can
photos?
share these as
Yeah,
long as
yeah.
as long as it doesn't show the staff members. They said, but so they're like, what 2 drinks do you want? And I was like, obviously myself and then Faker. So
I laughed out loud because Doki was like, "We're here. They won't play Faker's montage video." Yeah, it was. Oh yeah. I just read it in your voice, and it was so funny.
So basically, when you order the drink, there's a giant TV, and we happened to sit next to that giant TV, and they would play a song from the character of your choice. So like, so all of us had like, Mousy was like, I think the Cry For Me one, and then and then AmaLee. Okay, I'll just go you last. Rin was her newest song. Mine was Girlfriend, and then AmaLee had 4 songs playing. I was like, why?
AmaLee fans, let's go!
I was like, where's my Faker song? So I was waiting, and I was like, is this? So they, you know which songs they picked? They picked the Has Been Hotel song. So we were like,
one hell of a team.
We were so confused because we're like, is that AmaLee's voice? Because we thought it was like somebody's favorite character was Alistair from Has Been Hotel. So we were like, or the girl, I forgot what her name is. So we thought that. And then one of the staff was like, I think that's AmaLee's voice. I was like, that can't be. It's Has Been
Wait a second.
That can't be.
It's an original song.
I bought little clothes for my little plushie and for Faker too. So it was funny because like there was a store right next to the bar that was selling like little dog clothes too for like the little plushies, and then I bought a maid.
Premium location,
I bought
of course.
a maid outfit for Faker. I haven't put
for the plushie, not for actual Faker.
Yeah, the plushie. That was like
I couldn't possibly have told if you hadn't clarified.
I'm dressing up Faker. Like,
I think I gotta specify.
No, but the cafe I noticed because I was like, oh, because I went to the one in Japan. It's literally the same one in Japan, the Cinnamoro Cafe, but the food is the same because I had the food there. So they just took that to Korea as well.
Doki, you had to explain like just how serious this esports shit was whilst we were in
you're
the
like,
T1 building.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh my
You
goodness.
guys were like, who's Faker?
What's
T? I was like,
what's a Faker? Why is he named that?
Best
Like, why is
esport in
AmaLee
the
there?
esport org in the world. So I was like, excuse me.
The Doki brings out like a TED talk, like a PowerPoint presentation.
I was like, so this is Faker, the best League player in the world, and this is T1, the best esport org in the world.
I can see it in my
and we
mind.
are going there, guys.
Yeah, this was the briefing she gave us before we set out from the hotel that morning.
Yeah, and I was like, Faker has a tower that he just for him. Apparently, he like rents it out to like the other teams and stuff. So he has a second tower where he plays it, where he actually
Wait, so he
stays
owns the
in.
tower?
Yeah,
He's so good. He has 2 towers.
Yeah, that's how
That's all you
good
need to
he
know.
is.
Jeez, Faker, how come T1 says you're allowed 2 towers?
Well, you see, Rin, if you start winning all the championships in the world, you too can get your own tower.
Oh.
Oh, I never showed the Pokemon photos to my chat. Let me show that to them.
Yeah. How do you put those?
Wait, there's me holding Faker's hand.
Oh.
We're not gonna comment on that.
Oh, can I show these?
Yeah, you can show these. This
I'm
me,
so jealous
This
that
me
you went to this.
absorbing his winning aura, like like a parasite.
Oh, it's so
like,
cute.
like a
Like a
parasite.
parasite. I just love that your little plushies look like they belong like in the
They
same
do
world.
look like they're in the same world. That's adorable.
Yeah, I'm trying. If he doesn't win worlds this year, I'm sorry. It's not my fault.
We did what we could. It's on him at that point.
Guys, you don't understand. I really need to win my Street Fighter tournament next week. Guys,
You sucked away his winning air.
No!
Oh God, it's gonna be because you touched the chair, isn't it?
To be fair,
The chair is the
AmaLee
real
also touched
Faker.
the
The man is
chair.
just a puppet.
I did also touch the chair. Maybe it'll be the scuff.
oh yeah, someone's like
God.
absorbing his power like Space Jam. That's
Breathe it all in.
yeah. I'm gonna Space Jam him.
That's a threat, if I've ever heard one.
Oh God.